Hello, Christ the King. I'm Pastor Nate, and welcome to week 3 of Faith in Your Home. It is our social media series. Today we're going to talk about Advent calendars, and as you can see on my right and left, I have 2 calendars behind me, and I have a few more to share with you, so I'll explain them as we go if this is not a tradition that's been a part of your home or a part of your practice. I remember as a little boy being so excited about getting ready for Christmas. I would always have an Advent calendar that would have 24 squares in it, and each of the squares would have a chocolate behind it. So every day when I got up in the morning, I had to wait until my mom or my sister got up, and then we would open up one of the little squares, and there would be chocolate behind it. And on each of the little flaps, as we would open it up, it would explain part of the Christmas story or of Jesus' birth. And so I would learn about the Bible, and I would learn about getting ready for Christmas. Advent is so important for us. It's only a 4-week-long season in the church year, getting ready for Christmas, but it does a number of things. 1, it marks time for us. And number 2, it builds excitement for our young people and for our homes and where we live, and for adults too. It also teaches us patience, and along the way, it forms faith. Faith about what is important to us as Christians, and as we get our homes ready and get our lives ready for Jesus coming once again. Well, behind me, I have a couple of Advent wreaths that get us ready, or Advent calendars, not wreaths. But there are a number of things that are out there that are really secular. There are Advent calendars that are about The Mandalorian and Star Wars, and there's many others that are out there that are just about candy, like Hershey's Kisses is all about the chocolate and about something sweet. But we want to teach our young people faith. We want to help develop that. So behind me is the Christmas tree, and we know the Christmas tree is a great tradition in European history, and the green tree that is there is an evergreen. It's always green because we're learning more about who God is, and it has a point in it that points to God, in theory to heaven. But we know that God is everywhere. But it is a great tree because we can put ornaments on it, and each day of the week we can add an ornament to that as we get ready to Christmas. And this one has 25. The one behind me has a star that is in a pocket, so each day you take the star out and you get it a day closer to Christmas. So you can either count down or you can count up, depending on which way you want to go with it to get ready for your Christmas with that one. I want to share one that we've used in our home with our daughters. We were very intentional about that, and I think in your households, sharing your faith is an intentional thing, the language we use. You might start it off with, we're going to talk about that, and then let your children go with whatever questions they may have, or whatever things they want to share about what is meaningful to them. It helps them to build their faith. So this is an Advent calendar that we used. This one is a wooden one that has a magnetic middle part here, and as you go through each of the days, I'm going to open up day 8. You can add something to this picture here. This one happens to be a sheep, so we know that Jesus was born in a manger or a stable, and we know that the shepherds visited him too. So there was probably sheep that were present. This one is an angel. We know the angel spoke to the shepherds and also was probably watching over Joseph and Mary the night in which Jesus was born. This next one is a cow. So we can keep adding to this scene along the way for 24 days until we get to Christmas. And when we are at Christmas, we have the full story that is here. I'm going to open up number 11, one more. And in this one, oh, it's really small. This one is a star. So we can put a star up into the sky that shone so brightly when Jesus was born. And many other fun little figurines that we can pull out of here to get us ready for Christmas. And it tells the story along the way, and so we form faith. You might want to do it yourself, where you can download free calendars for coloring, or a calendar that you can have your children color. Or this one, I just found some candies that were light bulbs on a Christmas tree, and you can just affix them on there. But something I would add to this as you add your candies is to maybe have a bowl or something, or a basket where you have slips of paper that might tell you to do something or might share the story leading up to Christmas. In this case, I have some of things that we could do 24 days leading up to Christmas. This one says, pray for someone who is an emergency worker. I like that one. Another one that is here, it tells me, make some Christmas cutout cookies and share them with someone that might brighten their day. And let's see, one more. Here's another one, and it says, share a favorite person in Jesus' birth story and why they are favorite for you. Number of things that we can share. You can make up your own list as you wish and add your own slips of paper to your basket of things that you can do for others, or to talk about God, or to have a way of forming faith. So here are a number of ways to do that through Advent calendars, and I hope that you will have a special Advent season. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.